Thanks for tuning in. Just get yourselves comfortable. Sit however is comfortable for you, whether it's lotus pose or, maybe hero's pose or whatever it is that's good for you in your meditation. And then two options: either have the eyes closed, or if you want to do open eye meditation, you could do so too. Just in the way, using a drishti point, like we do in balance poses, you could always have your eyes open and just have a focused point. But just start with some simple breathing. And let's flip the palms and face them down and just have more of a grounding effect first. Even if you want to place your hands down onto the mat or onto the floor. And we'll take 3 deep grounding breaths. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. And then as we exhale, relaxing the shoulders and just getting heavy into our seat, creating some really safe grounding space. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way out and down. Even pause and hold the breath at the exhale. Notice that extra heaviness. Breathe in. Exhale down. Then hold. Breathe in. And now we're just going to start to flow and move the hands with the breath. You can make any motions that you want to. Just do some type of movement with the breath. So breathing in and out. I like to just flip the palms up and breathe in and lift the palms up. Then flipping the palms down and exhaling out. Just continuing just to do some breath and motion together. Out. In. Out. And then you can place your hands down onto the knees. And we're just going to do some circular motions with the hips and the lower back. Kind of like what we do in some Kundalini practices. Just to move around and just really feel that root chakra area. Feel the base of the spine and the pelvic floor connecting down to your mat or block or bolster, whatever you're seated upon. And just make circles one way first. You could go as fast or slow as you want. Maybe paying more attention to one side than the other. But just really having a grounding effect. And then stop, and then we're going to go the other way. And just allow yourself to get present to the physical body. Present to the mat, to the practice, to the mind. And most importantly, stop rotating and then lift the hands up all the way overhead. And then bringing the hands down to the heart. So most importantly, paying attention to this heart space as we go throughout our practice. Take a deep breath into the heart space. Exhale, grounding that loving energy from the heart down to the earth. Breathing in. Exhaling out. We'll do one deep breath with a hum or om in. And then allow the breathing just to come back to natural pattern. Keeping the hands at the heart space. Now set an intention for your practice. anything that you need today. And we'll take a deep breath and just reach the hands up. And then opening the hands wide and slowly bringing them down to the sides. And then plant the right hand down onto the mat or floor. Flip the left palm facing up and then reach up and over. Stretch out the whole left side of the body and the ribs. Very slowly going into our practice today. Left hand, come down. Placing that hand down on the ground. Lifting the right hand then up and over. Stretch out the other side. And we'll do that again. Breathing in, reaching up and over. Exhale out. And down. Other side. Breathe in, reach up and over. And then just coming to neutral. Right in the center, we're going to do one more breath. Move with the movement of the hands. So breathing in up to about the shoulders. Flip the palms. Exhale. A little bit more force with this. Cleansing and purifying, right? Breathe in. Lift the hands up as high as you want. Flip the palms facing down. Exhale. One more time. And out. And then bring the soles of the feet together. And we're going to just lean forward. Don't try and force yourself too far. Just stretching out slowly into the hips, into the groin. You could drop the head down a little bit. Notice if your feet stink at all today. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Hopefully not, right? Breathe in. Exhale out. Notice with each breath, your lower back will open up a little bit more. Maybe you could place the hands onto the ground. Breathe in. And out. Let the chin come down to the chest. Move the neck over to the left side. Then over to the right side. And then come to center, and then slowly one vertebrae at a time, and just walk your hands back and allow your head to come tall. Now we're going to sit real tall. So one vertebrae, each stacked right on top of one another. And then even if you want to tuck your feet in a little bit more. And real straight spine, and then just bounce the knees a little bit. And just do that flying butterfly. You can close the eyes for a moment and just feel down into the hips and groin area. And just bounce the knees. Just do this for about 30 seconds or so. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more, in and out. Slowly stop bouncing the knees. And then we're going to just come forward, however you want to do so. If you're on a block or anything, just remove it. And we're going to come forward into child's pose. Now that we opened up into the hip area a little bit. You can maybe do a little bit wider knee since we already had warmed up a little bit. And then try and touch the big toes together in the back. We're going to be going into the pose a little bit more slowly today. Same thing as before. Straight spine, heart and chest open, neck and head up tall. And we're going to slowly have the hands like guiding up through the ribs as you breathe in. And then just going straight up past the neck and jaw, and then straight up past the ears and up over the crown of the head And reach your hands all the way up straight. Fingertips really, really wide. Exhale. Don't move your hands yet. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, just bending the elbows and slowly scanning over your body with the palms of the hands again. And then this time, going all the way down past the shoulders, ribs, down the torso, like almost like you're touching the body, but not quite. And then walking your hands straight out, one step at a time, and bringing the forehead down onto the mat. Hang out here for a moment, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to connect deeply into the physical body. Just breathing in, noticing the ribs and the lungs filling up. As you exhale, allow yourself to let go or release anything you need to before we get really moving here. And just clear up some space. Continuing with that flow of breath. Grounding all your energy down. Then taking a breath in and lifting the chin up. Walking your hands back, maybe like 2 steps, or just sliding them back on the mat. And then take the right hand and thread it underneath the left. And then bring the right shoulder and ear down onto the mat and stretch that right shoulder out. Let all the air out. Deep, deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Deep breath in, coming back up to center. Take the left hand, thread it underneath. Exhale all the air out as you come down onto the left shoulder. Deep breath all the way in. Exhale out. Breathing in, coming up to center. As you exhale, just touch the forehead one last time. Then breathe in and slowly come up to all fours. And then just take your hips and you just want to move them side to side a little bit just to get some fluid motion. Or if you want to make circles, you could kind of make circles and just feel the openness and the freedom since doing those last poses. And then bring the chin up, drop the belly down. Stretch out the torso a little bit. As you exhale, curl the spine in. We're just going to do it one time, real deep, so make it count. Now, straight, neutral spine. And then kick the left foot out and the right hand forward at the same time. And then hold. Just find that balance point. Engage the lats and the core a little bit. And then take a deep breath and reach back and try and find the ankle or the foot. Once you find the foot, then you can look over the right shoulder if you choose to. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down, release the ankle, and then go right into the other side. Breathe in, reach. Looking straight forward. Exhale. Then breathe in, reach back. You can move the head back too, right, with the pose if you want to. Hold. And then release and come down. We're going to walk the hands one step forward or to the front of the mat and then just drop the hips down. So now you're in upward facing dog, and just hold here for a moment. If you want, you can close the eyes, it's up to you. Relax the shoulders back. Take a deep breath, lift the chin up. Hold. Then flip the toes and really, really slowly start to come into downward facing dog. You might have some shaking in the arms, but get to a point when you come into the downward facing dog that you have a good equal balance of body weight, so there's not too much pressure on the arms, and then start to pedal back and forth and let the head hang loose and shake the head out either side to side or whatever works for you. And now take the right foot, put it right in the center of the mat. The left foot comes up with a breath. Open the hip. And then step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. And come into lizard lunge. And take a moment and just catch your breath, right? Deep breath in. As you exhale, maybe you could open that left hip a little bit more. Deep breath in. Exhale out. If you want to stretch it even more, breathe in. Take the left hand, place it on that left knee, and you could even just push out and then look over the left shoulder a little bit as you exhale. Breathe out. Bring the left hand back down. Take one more stretch, like just come down, maybe bend the elbows a little bit, get really in there. And then step that foot back and back up into the sky. Open hip. Hold. Slowly bring that left foot back down onto the mat. Drop the knees for a moment. Like I said, we're going to kind of like take it easy. So we're going to sit back into hero's pose for a moment and just feel that whole left side of the body, all right? Take your hands, shake them out. Then bring the hands palms facing up and on each side. And then breathe in real deep, lift them up. Connecting the palms. Exhale. Down to the heart. Breathe in. Exhale down to the lap. Now that whole left side and the hip should be very open. The left side of the body being the more feminine energy, that more magnetic or pulling in. So just take a moment and think of something that you would like to bring in to your practice, into your life today. Now slowly start to walk the hands back out to the front, coming to all fours. We're going to drop the hips down, so we're starting in upward facing dog again. Stretch the chin way up. Hold. Flip the toes over. Slowly hinging back into downward facing dog. Just going to do the same thing that we did on the opposite side. Slow and easy flow. Sometimes doing less poses though, and like a slower motion, is a little bit more endurance, just in a more subtle way. So plant the left foot right in the center of the mat. Take the right foot, kick it up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Hold. Then take that right foot, step it to the outside of the right hand, and come into lizard lunge on the opposite side. And just start to use the elbow and open that hip up. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. If you want to challenge yourself, actually I did this on accident. Try and just let this arm not be on the ground. So, and then you'll notice your whole body really stretches down in there. And then also if you want to, you could take the right hand and place it on the right knee and kind of just do like a simple twist with this. Breathe. Exhale, bring the right hand back down to the mat. Stepping the right foot back and back up into the sky. Bend the knee, open hip. Bring that right foot back down to the mat. Drop the knees, sitting back into hero's pose again. Bring the hands to the heart first. Then breathe and open the heart up. Bring the hands out to the side, palms facing up. Breathe and reach up. Connecting up above your head. Exhale down to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale down to your lap. Coming back to natural breath pattern. And now the right side being the more masculine energy. Think of something that you need to release or let go of. Deep breath. Exhale. Slowly start to bring the hands to the lower back. We're going to make our way up into camel pose. We're going to start with the hands at the back. You could either grab onto your wrists or interlace the fingers, whatever you want to do. And then slowly coming up onto the knees. And then just arch back as far as you can, or as far as you want to, really. You can lift the chin up, looking up toward the sky, open heart. Exhale, coming back down. Lift the hands back up. Well, to the sides, palms facing up. Reach up, breathe in. Connect the palms together, down to the heart. Deep breath. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the lap. Leaning forward, start to walk the hands forward. And make your way into downward facing dog. We're going to do some crescent lunges on each side, just so you're aware of where we're going with this. Take a moment, shake the head out. Maybe pedal back and forth, side to side, just stretching the calves. And now take the right foot, place it in the center of the mat in the back. Lift the left foot back up again like we did before. Hold. Now this time we're going to be stepping, like replacing the left hand. Right? And then get a wide stance. And then rise up into crescent lunge. Find your drishti point. Find something not moving in front of you. Hold. And if you take your pinky fingers and turn them inward, you'll notice that your shoulders relax. Right? Deep breath in. Exhale out. Get a little deeper. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Reach the fingertips wide, straight up to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms down. Bring the hands to the lower back. And then slowly start to hinge forward for humble warrior. One of my favorite poses. Take a deep, deep breath. Exhale, slowly bring the hands down. And then lean all your weight into the right hand. And then take the left hand and just do a simple twist straight up. So the left hand comes up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the left hand back down to the mat. Step back. Take a moment, pedal out, shake the head out, do whatever it is that you do in between. Take another breath. Then lifting the right foot up, bending the knee, open hip, and then taking the right foot, replacing the right hand. Get a wide stance, and then rise up into a deep crescent lunge. Then take the pinkies, turn them inward, let the shoulders drop. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Cactus arms. Get powerful with it. Down to your lower back. And then humble warrior, slowly surrendering down. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Bring the left hand down. Actually, bring both the hands down first. Then plant that left, like lean into the left. Then you could allow yourself to lift the right hand up and just do a simple twist. Hold. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat. Step back just for one moment, downward facing dog, just to level out. Drop the knees back down. Sit back into hero's pose. Give yourself a moment to rest. Catch your breath. Now doing another check-in with the body. Notice how the body feels. Is there any temperature difference? Do you feel more energized or more tired? How do your muscles feel? Then traveling up, take a moment to check into the mental state. I like to even take my left hand and just touch the third eye center, just to connect into the mental, and just see how you feel here. And then just taking the fingertips and touching the heart. See how you feel in the heart space. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. Slowly dropping the hand back down. Reach to the lower back. Slowly rising up back into camel pose. Open that heart up to the sky above. And then just come straight up. And then we're going to come up to stand. So you can just do that 1 foot at a time. Just come up, standing, like in the center of your mat, I guess is fine. And take a moment to feel the bottoms of the feet once you get standing. And then just like we were doing these breaths before with the hand motions, we're going to breathe in and raise the hands up just to about the heart. Then flip the palms, exhale, and drop down. Feel your stance, maybe widen the feet a little bit. Breathe in, raise the hands up. Flip the palms, exhale, down. Heavy into the feet. Breathe in, hands up. Just to the heart, flip and down. A little bit of like Tai Chi movement. Breathe in, one more, up to the heart. Flip and down. And now this time we're going to bend the hips, and we're just going to forward fold till we come down, just reaching down toward our toes. You can bend the knees if you need to. I like to regardless, just to touch the fingertips down. Let the head hang loose for a moment. Take a deep breath. Exhale out. Breathe in, halfway lift. Look forward, hold. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to breathe in and come up one vertebrae at a time until we come to mountain pose. So just flipping the palms facing out. Have the shoulders down and relaxed, but the heart up and standing very tall with dignity and self-respect. Either have a drishti point to focus on, or have the eyes closed, and we're going to take 3 deep, powerful breaths. So right into the plexus and the heart space. Breathe in. Exhale out. Powerful. In. Out. Now breathe in, reach the hands all the way up. Tilt the head back, look up to the sky and fingertips. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart center, palms together. And if the eyes were closed, open them and find that point straight in front of you. Shift all the weight over into the left foot, and then find your way into tree pose. Just hold, chill, and be still. If you'd like to express, you could do so however you like. Just expanding the auric field, expanding your energy outward. Connecting in. Then reaching way, way up if you are expressing, and connect the palms together. See if you could hold here for a moment. And if you're just doing tree, just hold. Just stay focused. Then slowly coming down, hands come to heart center. Drop the hands all the way down to the hips. 3 breaths, Tai Chi style, breathing in, raising the hands up, flipping the palms, exhale down. Flip palms up, breathe in. Palms down, exhale, ground. Even in these air poses, we're remaining connected to earth. Breathe. Out. Now real deep, we're going to breathe in, reach the hands all the way up. Up over the head. tilt your head back, look up toward the sky. Notice both the bottoms of the feet, right? Feel them. Now connect down to the heart, look straight forward, find your drishti. Shift all the weight into the right foot now. And come into tree. Chill and be still. Breathe. If you'd like to express and expand, you can do so. Stay present. If you'd like to connect up above, you could also do so. And hold. And down to the heart center. Slowly dropping the left foot down. Take a moment. And now just sway side to side with the hands pressed together at the heart. Just kind of evening out the one side and the other, and just feel the weight shifting from one foot to the other, and you can feel the hips. It's just a good way to kind of release and just get some balance from one side to the other. Close the eyes and really feel into your hips and feel into the feet. Take a breath as you're doing this. And then come to center. Stop swaying for a moment. And then we're going to breathe in and just expand the hands about 6 inches to a foot. Exhale, contract the hands in, but don't touch them together, right? Try and feel the energy between the palms of the hands. Breathe in. Exhale, contract. Breathe in. Contract. One more. And then contract it in like you have a ball of energy between the palms of the hands, right? And then take a breath and then reach that ball of energy all the way up over the head and reach it up over the crown of the head. And imagine that it's just being charged by divine light. Breathe in. Lift it way up. And then bring it back down with the exhale. And then place the palms facing flat, almost touching the chest. And then pour that radiance into the heart space. Breathe in real deep. Exhale. Again, breathing in. Charging the heart. Exhale. One more. Now touch the hands to the chest. Exhale, forward fold. And then bend the knees and come all the way down to seated. Give yourself a moment. Just to ground back down, we're going to go back into the seated butterfly pose and take a moment and just bounce the knees again. Feel yourself rooting down. It's like you're jackhammering yourself back down into earth. Breathe. Exhale. Let's do some sighing, right? So we're going to breathe in and sigh out. One more. In and out. Stop the bouncing of the knees. Take the right foot. We're just going to kick it out in front. We're just going to do some simple hamstring stretch. So just reach down and try and grab for the toes on that right side or whatever side you went to. It doesn't matter. And just stretch the hamstrings out a little bit. and that lower back on the left, right? You can feel both. If you can, grab for the bottom of the foot and really get into that stretch. One deep breath. Out. Slowly come up and switch sides. Real simple stuff. I like the spiritual simplicities. Come down, reach for the foot. If you gotta bend the knee, it's okay. And then, I don't know, it felt good to take the one hand and just place it on the lower back area where it's stretching. Just bring awareness to that point. And then one deep breath. And out. And now don't move the foot, right? Now where the right foot is, it's almost like it's in that front pigeon position. So what we're going to do is just shift the weight into the right hip and take the left foot and bring it back so we can go into pigeon pose. It's kind of like slithering around on the ground here. And set yourself up for pigeon on the right side. And you can start with the shoulders up and the chest up. Lift the chin up. Deep breath. And then we're going to slowly go down, 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 all the way onto the forearms. If you'd like to have your hands in prayer, or if you just have the thumbs together or whatever, but you want to have a spot where you could, the goal would be to bring the third eye center down, either to the thumbs or to the hands in prayer, or however you have them. And take this moment to do such, whether you're saying a mantra to yourself or just an affirmation, or if you do pray, but take this time. As we do some breath, you can feel it stretching out and almost like it massages the organs inside. And shifting all the weight whenever you're ready. Sometimes people take a little bit more time here, but we're gonna meet in shoelace pose. So you would take the left foot and bring it all the way up and over the right knee, and allow yourself to sit with the legs crossed. Stay tuned, one-pointed mind, focused inward, having the internal experience. Important just to bring acceptance into this inward experience. Not everything is always the way we want it to be. Whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And that's okay. Not everything is supposed to just be all right all the time. But the acceptance is the allowance of just letting things be what they are and be okay with them. Using the breath and that pranic energy to be able to discern, to be able to be a witness of the thoughts, to let emotions come and go as they do. Slowly untying your shoelace pose. And we're going to position back into pigeon on the right just for a brief moment. We're just going to take one breath and lift that chin up. And then you could use downward facing dog to shift, or high plank. And just switch sides, coming into that pigeon pose on the opposite side now, and lift the chin up, heart up. Breath in, slow and easy. And then down on the exhale. And again, just coming down into this surrendering prayer pose. There's something deeply powerful about the humility to get down like this, and just even if you're just surrendering to yourself or your thoughts or your mind or whatever is going on, and to just slow down, surrender down, and take a moment to just accept it, all of it. Use the breath. Let it be. And then just shifting all that weight into the left hip now. Taking the right foot and bringing it up and around into shoelace on the other side. Back into that meditative state of just sitting and allowing the hips, that fluid energy that goes on down in that sacral area. And now we've already done the heart practice. So then this is just kind of like connecting back down into that creative center. And now as you're connecting back into that creative energy, what kind of difference or what kind of life would you like to create for yourself from this moment on? Even if it's just one word, whether it's happiness or contentment, mental balance, peace, whatever it may be. Just take a moment and see what word comes to you, and then resonate with that word for a moment. Start to create, start to bring that in. Take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale. Allow yourself to just be for a moment. Breathe. Exhale. In. Out. And then shifting all the weight into the left, untying the shoelace, coming back into pigeon pose just for a moment. Lift the chin up, breathe. As you exhale, step the foot back, even if you're just onto the knees now, and just walk your feet up and through and come to seated with the feet out in front of you. Just a few more ground poses before we settle in for resting. Real simple stuff. So I just want us to walk the hands back one step and then just bend the elbows and allow the shoulders to open up. And we just lean back. That's it. So you're just leaning back, stretching the shoulders until the feet come up. So it's almost like a supported boat pose because our hands are down. Deep breath in, open chest up. Dog. Monty's dreaming over there. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Maybe you want to go lower, right? So yeah, actually let's do this until we're almost coming down onto the elbows and then drop right onto the elbows. Bending the knees in and then coming straight onto our backs. Hugging the knees into the chest. And then just gently rock side to side and loosen up the lower back. Allow the adrenal glands to massage out the kidneys and that space right in the lower base of the spine. And just move side to side or circles. I like to do circles just because then I could really feel if there's a spot that I need to pay a little more attention to. And if there is a spot that needs to be massaged out, just take your time and like really just dig in there and allow the ground to be the massage point and just move around. And just feel into the tissues of the lower back. All right, maybe go the other way. And just intuitively get into your body. Another nice thing is you could take the knees and you could open the knees up if you like to do this and just kind of move and open and stretch out the groin. Or if you liked what you were doing with just the motions of the lower back, just keep doing that. It's up to you. Or both, right? So you could open up the hips and then rock side to side. That works too. When you are ready, drop one leg down. Doesn't matter which one. Just drop one down and then hug the other knee in. And then whatever side you chose, just twist off for supine twist. And allow yourself to wring out like a washcloth. And just really let go of anything else that's trying to hang on. Whether it's a certain thought or a certain emotion, or if there's like a part of the heart or spirit that you just feel is like tense, just let it all go in this moment. Deep, deep breath. Slow exhale. Deep breath in. Slow exhale. One more time. And out. Hug the knees back into the chest. Make some motions again, whatever one worked for you. Just go back, do it again. And then whatever side you hadn't done yet, drop the foot down when you're ready. and just come into that supine twist on the opposite side. Let all the air out. Then take a deep breath. And exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more, fully letting go. And out. And just allow yourself to come into Shavasana. If you want to hug the knees back into the chest and level out, that's cool. Make any last motions that your body needs to, whatever you want to do. And then just flatten out, lay out on the mat. Allow yourself to be at ease. And allow yourself to be at peace in your Shavasana. Take your time getting in. There's no rush. We have time to just sit, or lay, I mean. I'm sitting. And just evaluating the practice, right? And valuing your life and your body. Honoring yourself. Taking this time to appreciate you, more so appreciating the self, the real self, and the soul, the thing that connects all of us together, connects us to nature, to our loved ones, to the earth and the skies and everything in between. Whatever gives you that sense of connection, you can bring that into this final meditation. Allow yourself to connect to that higher frequency and higher energy. Take a moment to listen to your heart. Is there anything the heart is telling you that maybe we've been blocking or not paying attention to? I don't believe the heart to tell us lies. I feel as if the heart is always trying to tell us the truth, and it gets blocked by the mind. Let's try and take some time throughout our life to tune into the heart and to just listen. And start to come back to the breath. Come back into feeling and experiencing the senses. And then taking a deep breath and allowing energy to swirl in the center of the heart. And then as you exhale, send that energy from the heart all the way down to the hands and the feet, and bring some movement to the body. You're just moving the fingers, wiggling the toes, or moving the feet around a little bit. And then slowly taking your time and coming up into a comfortable seated position like we started. Just move slowly, keep the eyes closed, stay focused inward. And just grounding back down when you come up to your seated posture. Using the breath. We'll go back to just to breathe in and lift the hands up. Just a little bit. Exhale and then use the energy of the palms of the hands and ground yourself down. Again, breathing in, flipping the palms up. Flip the palms down, exhale, ground down. Then we'll breathe in and reach the hands all the way up, over the head. Exhale, connecting the palms together down at the heart center. One deep breath followed by a hum or om or even just sighing out. Breathe in. Connecting back into the breath, deep in. Exhale out. Honor yourself, love yourself, be true to the self, and thank you for being here and sharing this practice. Namaste.